What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Madman here, and yes, before I get into anything, I want you to take a look at the quality of this video and say hallelujah, or maybe that should just be me. I finally, for the holidays, I did have folks who were very nice enough to give me an HD PVR, if you can't already tell, and I'm telling you, I am loving this thing. Quality is amazing, the sound is great, everything is in sync, and I'm loving it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. Like I said, I do it because I need to get, I know that you guys hate bad quality videos, and so I thought, well, might as well try to see if I can get one of these. And you know what, I managed to pick one up now. I got to get is one of those snowball mics, I think is what it's called. I'm not really a fan of the technology thing, but you know what, I'll work for it. I'll try to get it. But here, in case you can't tell already, we have a team deathmatch on Seatown as the Inner Circle, the most badass faction of Modern Warfare 3. Got the MP7 gold with silencer and red dot. And getting into the MP7, actually, I have achieved 16 MOABs, and I don't post them all. I've only posted one, and it's the one like this didn't have any commentary to it. And because my MOABs are, I wouldn't exactly call them campy, because I don't exactly acknowledge the word camping, as you guys know. Logically, there's no possible way to camp in Call of Duty, because the definition of a camper is somebody who spends an extended period of time in the wilderness. And if I kill you from a corner, like I'm about to do now, I'm not camping. What I'm doing right now, logically, is I'm sitting in a corner with my gun, waiting for you. Now, it's obnoxious, but it's not annoying. I mean, it's obnoxious, but it's not annoying. It's obnoxious, but it's not cheating. It's not wrong. It might be looked down upon, but you know what? It gets me kills, and I win doing it. So that's the American way. It doesn't matter how unfaithful it is. It doesn't matter how unlegit it is. As long as I win, I'm fine with that. Yeah, America. But No. The thing about it is, when it comes to my playstyles, like I said, I've gotten 16 MOABs. I posted one for you, so it's 15 you don't see. And I'm not lying to you guys. It's just they wouldn't be very interesting videos to watch because there are some parts of them that are okay, but for the most part, I'm very, very defensive, and I kind of stay in a little patrolling little area with a claymore. And I don't like to do that. I know that you guys probably wouldn't want to watch that. I know that I probably wouldn't get a lot of positive feedback for something like that. That's perfectly fine. I just want you guys to know that I'm telling the truth here. I'm not bullshitting you. 16 MOABs, and I'll take it for right now. And here, I'm an idiot calling my Reaper, and I'm getting shot from behind. Just whatever, madman. But, no, MP7, actually, going back to that, I love it. I mean, I'm really loving the gun. It's a very, very, very nice little weapon. I usually like to run red dot and rapid fire, but I decided to put the silencer on because I'm loving the silencer thing, too. But I gotta say that red dot and rapid fire is by far probably even if you're good with the iron sights, which I don't care for the iron sights too much. You could run silencer rapid fire with it, and that's fine. But ultimately, red dot rapid fire, in my opinion, is the best. And I suck with this Reaper. I just now looking back at this video, watching it right now, I suck with it. Maybe it's just the map. Seatown's not one of those maps that I can really consider that are good for air support, but you know, with Modern Warfare 3, everybody tends to be more, it's only the second video I've uploaded, for Christ's sake, it's almost January. I need to get back into this. It's very tough, because I've noticed that there's a lot less, I like to call them stinger fags, and I think that there's two things in this game that I'm going to go ahead and address that I have a problem with. And Black Ops, the only thing I ever had a problem with in Black Ops, really, I don't think, did I? I think the 74U rapid fire, that was the only thing I had a problem with in here. And here, the stinger, I also didn't like stinger fags. Like Modern Warfare 2, that's my biggest problem, was one-man army noob tubing and stinger fags. And if you don't know what a stinger fag is, it's somebody that hauls a stinger on their back all of the time. You're obnoxious. You're not good. I'm sorry. I know I sound like a douchebag here, but if you run with a stinger on your back all the time, you're not smart. You're being a douchebag. And stingers are supposed to be like, you have a separate class called like an anti-air support class. And if somebody gets something in the air, you're supposed to try to hide from that air support. And then when the air support kills you, if it ever does, that is when you pull out your anti-air support class and you take it out the air. That's what a stinger's meant for. I'm talking about the assholes who run it all of the time on their backs because they think they're cool and they're not. But I don't have as big of a problem with this in this game, actually. Stinger fags are not a big issue at all. I have no problem with it. And that's good, and I thought that this game was going to be perfectly flawless, and I thought that it was going to be the best because I'm not going to have any problems, and when I die in the weirdest ways, I'm going to have nothing to blame it on, and it's just awesome. But unfortunately, it just does not work like that, sadly. It's, the problem in this game and it's not exactly a huge problem. It's fixable, but it's very annoying, and that is the one word that I'm about to say that probably annoys a lot of you: assassin. And I'm talking about the assassin perk. Oh my god. Every game, if you haven't realized, when it comes to the Call of Duty series, every game has had a, what I like to call a Jesus perk, and it's a perk in which usually is used a lot more than others. Like in COD 4, I'd probably say stopping power, maybe even sleight of hand. I think World at War also had stopping power. Modern Warfare 2, stopping power. Black Ops was more sleight of hand, not really Ghost, but stopping power has pretty much been the major Jesus perk, the perk that a lot of people will use when you come to Call of Duty and you see it in games. And here they took out stopping power, so we got to find a new Jesus perk. And just sad as it may seem, it's Assassin. And if you don't know what Assassin does, and you're going to get it this Christmas, and you haven't played, if you're one of those kids, I'm just going to tell you, Assassin is a perk, and I fail here. That sucked. Sorry. I know it's not good, but anyways, going back to it, if you don't know what Assassin does, Assassin is a perk that enables you to be invisible to everything, and I mean everything, except air support and sentries. But portable radar, heartbeat sensors, UAV, you're even immune to counter UAVs and EMPs. And it's just, my thing is, I know this is going to sound weird, but I would much rather prefer a camper, that you guys like to call it, a guy who sits in a corner and uses Assassin, more than I do a rusher. Because I'm just going to tell you this, if you're a rusher who rushes with submachine guns with rapid fire, or a silencer, and you use Assassin, I'm just going to tell you right now, and I hate to sound like a douchebag, and you can troll me all you want to after I say it, but I'm just telling you the truth, and I don't want you to deny it. If you rush with Assassin, and you do well, I'm sorry. You're not a good rusher. I mean, it's like George Carlin said, it's like how in this country we're given the illusion of choice. Well, to be quite honest with you guys, if you rush with Assassin, you're only given the illusion that you're a good rusher. And that's the truth. Because that perk, I don't feel it's overpowered, but I've noticed that when you put the perk, when I put Assassin on and I play a game with Assassin, oh my god. The game is just so much easier, I've noticed. And that just to me is a problem. Is that it's not exactly an overpowered perk, but the game sure as hell is a lot easier when you put Assassin on. And I think that rushers just don't realize that. I respect a rusher who can rush without Assassin. Extreme conditioning, sleight of hand, quick draw, whatever. Use quick draw, that's a rushing kind of thing. You don't have to use Assassin all the time. And I just see Assassin too much, and I don't like it. I think it's obnoxious, and I think that it gives people the illusion that they're good. And I'm running it in this game, but I go 30-4, and God, I could do so much better than that if I wanted to. I just kind of out of it this game, trying to test out the PVR. I don't use it all the time, though. I don't abuse the perk, and I don't like people who abuse the perk, but I just want you guys to get that through. If you want to leave in the comment section, go ahead. Just troll all you want. God, I hate Assassin, because I hate it too, and I don't like the perk, and I'm using it right now, but I trust you, I'm not a hypocrite, just because in this game I had to. I just had to. It's the way you got to get a good game, and Assassin's kind of a one-way ticket to a good game, if you ask me. Not overpowered, but overused, and I don't like it. Whatever, guys. Final score, 30-4 with the new HD PVR. Hope you guys enjoyed, because I'm really trying to get used to this thing. It's a pain in the ass. But, like I said, rate, comment, subscribe if you feel the need to, because that's what I always say. This is Madman. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I will, as always, talk to you later.